Hello and welcome back to another session of serde-yaml. It's Byron speaking. And for some reason I took a long break. I'm so afraid of this for some reason. I should just, stick it, squeeze it together and then just do it. But I kind of can't make myself do it right now. Maybe I'm already thinking of the deserialization and I'm afraid of that as well. And on the other hand, I don't know what this is. It's kind of an odd project. I'm not there with full power or with full motivation for some reason, even though it's cool to do it. No doubt about it. It's nice. But yeah. I had a much better grip when I was in Greenland with my own Google RS, which now is just waiting for the implementation of this. So yeah, let's do it. So the goal of this session should be to get the test spec to work, which means we can print this null here. Ooh, whoa. Hefty task that I have for myself here, which is a flow plane, by the way. So in string mode, to do handle string. Oh wait, what did I want to do here? In string mode, yeah, we have to handle the width, right? But only in string mode. For everything else, this plays no role. I think this is basically what I want. Oh no, wait, we have to escape stuff. If we are not in string mode, there's no need for escaping anything. And I think what we wanna get here is a bunch of characters to do that. Something I also need is the flow scalar style here that we have to put around it, possibly. So this happens after the escaping or after we just put the chars right here. This is asref chars. And therefore, in order to get them, we need to call asref. So now we have a string slice here. And what we can do is put it into a format, right? And I wonder, so we could match on this, and I could just say, well, if it's plain, we don't do anything. We could have a format that in fact does nothing, but formatting always requires us to allocate a new buffer, and right now we don't have that at all. And this is the annoying stuff. If we have an SDR, it's not even mutable, so we can't just push stuff on it. There's also a problem that I see here. Escaping previously actually worked, or basically the entire code worked without heap allocation, because we would always write the stuff we need to write. And I think this is really what I want, right? So let's have a look at this and at encode. Because we could say, well, if chars as ref lang is 0, let me bail out early. I think this is something we should do, because this could happen now. I would just drop the prefix and suffix indicators here directly. Yeah, should we do this, or should we make sure we don't try that here? Also, what happens if we have a string that is empty? Then we need, then we need to put stuff around, huh? Yeah, also, oh shit, also I was asking myself about the scalar details, because we might want to adjust this to be sure we have a flow scalar style that matches what we need. Because if we use, or if we, yeah, that was for the string escape handling. Strings, yeah, I was getting ahead of myself again. So if there is something to escape, so we need a buffer for this. We can't just write it out. We must use that. And this is a requirement. So this means we might have to change the flow style on the fly. Oh, here is a flow style. Look at that. So the flow style here can be just what it was before. So let's change the return value of this to let flow style and chars be this. So this is just some buffer that we may own. Here we have as ref str. So in this case, we also have to take care of where the buffer is stored. But we might just be a single threaded only, so we might just have some sort of buffer that we reuse for that purpose. That's something I can very well imagine here. Yeah, so the encoding has to change a lot. So this is our assignment here. Does this have a chance to work? Can I just return this as it is and it will work, or is there anything else I have to think about? Really? Oh, I didn't save. Wow, that even works. Cool. So now that we have the flow style set and that we have a bunch of characters, we can technically just print it, right? Especially if there is no folding. If there is folding, we would have to adjust the buffer somehow. Yeah, because we would have to insert new lines there. And empty lines and stuff. I think in folding mode we would, new lines are then interpreted as spaces. So anyway, that changes the buffer, and we need some sort of heap allocated buffer anyway for that stuff. So yeah, I think here we do the same thing. So if width is 0, then we can just return the chars here, which let's call it str, or let's call it string buff or something, or str slice. Let's call it str slice, just to be sure, because we don't have chars anymore. From now on, we have a slice of characters, and the thing is, this is a read-only borrow to some slice. And the thing is that we now would have to manipulate the same slice again. No, damn it. Maybe I do the width handling. Maybe I do the width handling in here. That seems better, because then I can do the escape code in there, and we just have one area where we possibly need to adjust a string slice. So, if width is 0, we can just return the chars. No, wait, this is unrelated. So first, we could say, we do the, wow, damn it. No, actually here I would already start. Ah, damn it. Must be something writable. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, because actually with all this to do there, panning to do, folding within a flow string of some style that we don't yet know or care about. And what would I mean here? Obviously, I could just return the slice itself and assign it. Here there is no folding required, right? I'm just asking myself what kind of internal type I use. Because here there is no folding required. Don't know. Maybe just assign string slice here. And we'll see where that goes. So any other scalars neither need folding nor do they need escaping. That is that. So here we have our string slice. Now we can finally deal with the stuff around the string. Encode ASCII. So what was it again that we return here? It was a string, but we have now the way we work, we can actually work with U8 here. Which could be our form of fastpass, but I think in the last session I also mentioned that I'm not sure if I want to maintain this dual mode just to have some ominous performance improvement, which I don't know at all. Here I would kind of have the tendency to use U8 slices though. Let's do this instead. That's easy enough. And yeah, here we are. So we can do encode ASCII. Encode ASCII needs a writer. Come on. Matself writer. Then the encoding self opts borrow format encoding. That was simple, was it? And we need that 2 times. Gee. Well, that's how it is. What can I say? And then the actual characters, which are just the flow scalar, flow style. Here we have it, right? So that should totally work. And we have to try on this because this might fail. So let's see. String slice equals unresolved name. That's true. And then I panic anyway, so that doesn't matter. It will tell me that I'm not using this. Will be a warning. See. But it's okay, it compiles. So here we go. We have that again. And here was the question, right? Should we protect ourselves against empty stuff? And I say yes, let's protect ourselves. So you have chars as reflang equals 0, same code. Let's protect ourselves because then we don't have to match here at all. Otherwise you would have to match and I wouldn't want that. That would be kind of annoying. So we do it once. We do it twice. Which could or could not fail, but that doesn't matter. It's the last call. And now we write the actual characters that are in our string slice. And this is whatever folded, indented Oh yeah, indentation. Ew. So if we fold that thing, the indentation needs to be part of that, but fortunately we have all the information we need to do that. Indentation, spaces. Basically, before we write the first thing, this would happen here, right? So indentation stuff would happen before the first character that we write. So yeah, here I think we would assume that this is already ready for prime time. Encode str. Gee, how did that happen? Encode str. Mut self writer. And we have the encoding, self ops borrow, format encoding, and finally the string slice here. And this is something we have to try on one more time. Yeah, damn it. Very close. One character too much here. Good. So that is that. So at least we have all the non-strings covered, because strings need so much of additional preparation and work, and that's just one style, right? We are not even dealing with the block style yet, which is where one part is similar to the flow style, at least to the folded flow style. Yeah. So, not to forget, we have printed our null, or possibly our tag here, and so far we have no space between that. So the space part, and here we would also deal with indentation. Deal with indentation and line breaks, because we don't do that yet. The problem is we have no notion of how to configure line breaks. Turns out that YAML is quite easy there. It doesn't have, you can do a lot with YAML and it doesn't care. So we can put this here, for instance, but what we do now is just put a space here, and we enforce this because we say, well, whatever happens, we need a space as a separator, which is true. And I wonder, is this just a scalar for him? Huh. No, it's not. Good, so that will never be in parentheses, or will it? In apostrophes. No, it's not. Let's have a look at this thing here. No, these are never, tags are never enclosed in indicators of any kind. That's good, because this means that this is basically what we need. That's already it. The flow style here, it's a ref already, that's fine. And yeah, let's see what comes out of there. In theory, this already works. If it compiles. Unreserved name encoding. Really? Where? Oh, here. Why do I have encoding there? Because I borrow it. Oh, maybe I should borrow it here. Would this make sense? Because I need it anyway in all the branches. Maybe it does make sense. Would at least make for more beautiful code, or more readable code. I don't call it beautiful, but I call it more readable. All these method calls here, I'm always thinking, damn it, we are talking about individual bytes here, and we have to toss it through such a mega function call to get it to work. Okay. So left is that, and right is that. You see the difference? One, two. Ah, there are two. Why are there two? That's odd. Encoding. So I mean, this one is required, but why is there... Oh, can it be that after... Oh, look here, there's the second space. Do we need that? Do we really need that? That's our test that we have to adjust now. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Hide value, hide this. And here I think we need to adjust it so that this is the case. Wow. So we are working. Let's adjust. We have a few additional implementations now. Now we can basically say that scalar value styles should actually yeah, let's do this. Document indicator. Let's do this here, shall we? Before we hide all this stuff. So here we have opts, scalar value details, then style, right? Yep, here and here and here, and then we have the scalar style. And then we have flow scalar style. So let's import it. Scalar style, flow, which requires us to take a U size of 0. And then flow scalar style. Actually, this is still fine. Then we need a plain flow scalar style. Oh, sorry, a flow scalar style. Here we go. To define that we would like to have, you know, this was plain, right? By default, it is plain. We could even have a precondition for that if you wanted to, but I say we don't want to. I just say single quote. And now, if you do that again, we should have something that looks like this. And let's copy this. And double quote is the same. And the funny part is that we now change the types. The type of this thing, because that only works if we adjust the tag. That's not the same anymore. If we would deserialize it, it's not the same. So this enforces tags. Basically, there's something we have to deal with. This would even work, I think. But it's still wrong. Assert equal. Are we missing that? Yes, we are. Has already been imported into the module. Really? I think I just want to have scalar style, huh? Yeah. Good. As I said, this actually works, but what I would expect here, if you look at this, you know, if you do this, so this is null, this is clear, but this is now a string as well as this is. Oops. So now we do require an explicit type that says it's null. And the only way this works basically is if we are a bit smarter than that. So let's have a look. If we have flow style, and if so that's the flow style, right? That defines how we should print this. So if we are in a non-string mode, or if we have, how do I do it? if we are not a string, basically. So here we know we are not a string, right? So here we can, oh damn it, it's already too late. The tag is printed here. And opts are, okay, we own them, so we can modify them. That's good. That's very good. So basically here I could say, okay, if we are not a string, how do I do this? If let, I would then be interested only in the else clause. Then probably I have to do a match on it. Match tag. And then we are tag. It's weird. I've never tried that. Like not a string. Is this, can I have a negative if let? So that compiles, builds, and works, right? Yeah. That was the last state. So I could try it here. If not let, tag str is tag. Does this work? Never seen that, but maybe it does. No. Oh no, wait. No. So the not here kind of confuses him, and then it doesn't expect let anymore. No. Yeah, the only thing I'm interested in is the else clause, and this seems still nicer than having a match for this. Weird. Let's have it like that then, huh? empty case. So if then we have anything that is not plain. So here we go again. I could match on this. I could match on all the things that I want and then just leave them empty, or I do it like that, right? Is there, maybe I'm missing something. If I match on this, the flow style that I haven't even, yeah, it's kind of a pre-pass that I need. That's kind of annoying because I need to match on op style. So, and actually the flow style is something I'm interested in. And here also I can't have multiple branches. So oh damn it. So I would have, I could just say, well, I'm not interested in this, but I want the flow style. And anything else I'm also not interested in. So I think if that's the case, then I can indeed do an if let. Totally. So I unpack this. If let scalar style flow is this. Bada boom. And now I'm getting into the realm where I can slowly start to do something. Yeah, so let's do this with a match, because here I say, well, opts, good that we clone them. Ops scalar value detail. No, wait. It's not ops scalar value details. It's ops style is, and now I do a match on the flow style. It's a ref, so I have to deref it. Flow scalar style. If this is not plain, right? Then, so if this is plain, we are good. Then we can just return ops style itself. I hope that works. Probably it doesn't work because we want to write something that we also want to read, but we try anyway. And anything else results in ops, results in a... Wait, is this a style that I'm setting? Scalar style, flow style. Yeah, the width actually I need, huh? Because I want to keep that, obviously. I just want to change the flow scalar style to double quote. Oh no, wait. I want to set the explicit tag. That's all I want to set. Gee whiz.